We shall now take a look at how do we do our first lab program, which is exchanging the contents of two memory locations, let's say A and B. So first what I do is I click on this shortcut on my desktop, Turbo C++ like this. So here on this bottom you say start Turbo C++. So I can click on this and here you can see the previous program I had done is shown. So in order to go for a new program, I'll click on file, I'll click on new. Alright, so it said no name.cpp. Now if I go ahead and press the function key or F2 key, it will ask me to save the file. I don't want to save it in this bin, I want to save it in a different place. So I am going to click here, I am going to go to this, click on this projects, okay, and in the projects what I am going to do here is I am going to rename this particular no name fellow with something different. So the best way is I am going to say lab1.c++. CPP stands for it's a C++ program. So if you see, this is the location where that particular file is going to be stored. Under the C, you have a folder called Turbo C3, and under that you have a folder called projects, and under that you have lab1.cpp. So this is how you should learn to go ahead and save your program. So click on OK. So now you see on this screen the name of that particular program is available. So in order to make the complete screen available and visible for you so that you can clearly see, I have maximized by clicking. So if I click this, you will see this bottom come up. Now if I click this, it maximizes it. So let's go about trying to write a program to find or to exchange two numbers. So I'll say include what iostream.h. Why do I include iostream.h? Since I want to use the functions cin and cout. Then conio.h or console.io.h because I am going to clear screen. Always type in int main, that is the correct C++, not void main, that is incorrect. Then in order to exchange two numbers, I am going to declare two variables first called as a and b. Then as usual, I am going to say clear screen so that the previous program contents displayed on the screen are erased. Just see how I am doing proper spacing so that the code is readable and clear. Then after I do this, what I am going to do here is I am going to ask the user to enter the value of a and b. So I'm asking enter values of a and b. All right. So here I am going to use the end line manipulator. Okay. So in order to use this end line manipulator, I need to use the header file called as iomanip.h. The prototype or model of this particular fellow, that is end line, appears in iomanip.h. Now once I read, what I want to do is I want to display before exchanging. So values before exchanging. All right. So I'm just going to again do an end line here. All right. So just make it neat so it looks easy to read. So I'm going to say cout value of, always put it in double quotes, whatever is the fixed message, value of a, I'll put it as colon, and then I say like this a. All right. And similarly now I can say va value of b colon, and then I'm going to say value of b. So now it should display whatever values of a and b have entered. But I have forgotten one simple step here. I have not read the values of a and b. So I am going to type cin a and b. So the values of a and b are going to be entered into from the keyboard into the memory locations of a and b. So once this entry is done, then I can proceed to do the exchange. I can declare a variable called as temp, and what I can do is I can assign it the value of a, and I can give a the value of b. And what do I do with b? I give b the value of temp. This explanation has been done in the theory session, so you are expected to look at the theory and then come and look at the demo. Then your understanding is going to be clear. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say cout values of A and B after exchange. All right, so I'm going to display the values of A and B after exchange. Now, in order to display the value of A and B, let me display it on single line so that the screen holds up. So I'm going to say value of A. So I'm going to first say A. Then I can say value of B, and I'm going to say B. All right, and just see that I'm using the end line so that I end up going to the next line. And after this, as usual, I'm going to use the get ch, so the screen is held and I can continue. And in order to see that the compiler doesn't want me, I'm going to use a return 0. So if you take a look at this particular program, I have shown you how you can go about entering the values of A and B, doing the exchange, displaying the value of A and B before exchange, and displaying the value of A and B after exchange. So far so good, but we're never sure. During compilation you may find suddenly something is missing. So I compile. So just don't be scared if you get error, because that's a part of typing. So let's see what error it has said. So it has said cin illegal structure operation. Okay, so what I have done is I have forgotten something, or I have not done something correctly. So I need to fix that particular stuff. So instead of using cin like this, I have used the wrong way. So this is a typing mistake you can commonly make. So just be sure, you net my stuff, you can make common typing mistakes. You just need to be comfortable to correct it out. So now I correct it out. Let us see if we end up getting the error again. Here and let and below hold, its error is gone. So now it's showing success. So now what I am going to do here is I am going to press Ctrl and F9. So you are getting the screen where it's asking me to enter the value of A and B. So let me enter large values so you can see clearly. The value of A is 1000 and let's say the value of B is 5000. So when it's printing A, it should print 1000 first, B 5000, and after exchange it should print in the reverse order. So here if you see, values of A is 5000, value of B is 5000, value of A and B after exchange is, value of A is 5000, value of B is 1000. But this is not a very neat output. I have forgotten to give the end line and some places. So let me change it at some places so it looks a lot more neater. So value of A. So this is what happens if you forget to give the new line character or the end line character. When you type the end line character, now you will see how the output ends up looking much more neater. Okay, so this should be A and this should be this thing. All right, so this should be fine, but let me put an end line here so it's a little more clearer. All right, so I have end line, so each of these things gets displayed on a separate line. Now let me try running this particular program. So value of A 2000. Let me enter the value of B, let's say 5000. All right, so now when it is printing, now you see how neat it is. The value of A is 2000, value of B is 5000. This is before exchange. After exchanging, the value of A is 5000 and the value of B is 2000. Because of the get ch, the screen is holding, so press the space bar to go back to the project or where you type your programs. So this should give you an idea how to go about typing programs, compiling them, and debugging. That's very important. So when I got errors, you should not panic. You have done something wrong, you have not followed the rules. So just correct, look at that line, correct the errors and then run it. All right, so with this we complete our first program of the lab, which is to exchange values in two memory locations using the third memory location called as a temp. So I have declared temp just at the point I am using it or just when I require it.